The return of the gangster, cause niggas don't believe.
Guys, how's it going? Super Squid here. New look, new me, new everything. Hopefully my channel will progress somehow. But honestly, this is a little weird because I've got the window trying to allow as much light in as possible. And I can just see people driving past, probably looking in the window thinking, what the hell is he doing? But that's just weird. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about Miley Cyrus's and the One Directions of this music industry, and whether music is actually about the music anymore, or is it just a brand? I mentioned a few examples there, Miley Cyrus, One Direction, Lil Wayne, those type of artists. I personally don't think they're about the music really. The people who listen to them more so like the image and what they, kind of the message they put across. With Miley Cyrus, I don't quite know who doesn't think she's a joke. I really don't. But it must be kids. And that's, you know, that kind of sucks because you can't really control what they like. I mean, if my son wanted to listen to One Direction, I don't quite know how I would deal with that. But what are you going to do? It's all about the face in those three artists, I personally think. You've got to think of obviously Miley Cyrus already mentioned. Lil Wayne, for example, all about the swaggy look and all that bullshit. And obviously, One Direction, all about having the you know, the preteen little girls chasing after whatever. I don't quite understand it, but they obviously are the people who are buying the music. But it's not all bad though. I mean, you do have other artists coming through. For example, the indie scene is really hotting up recently. You see a lot more artists coming into the mainstream from the indie scene, I guess. One of my friends likes a band called Vance Joy. I don't quite know too much about him, but he showed me a song, and a couple of weeks later it was on the radio, and I was just like, fair play. Yeah, I can't really have a problem with that. And obviously, you know, the most successful hip hop artist of last year, Macklemore, came from the indie hip hop scene as well, which is, you know, great for him. I'm not a big fan of Macklemore really. I used to like his music, but you can see exactly why it's gone mainstream, because the message is always positive in it. I said that, you know, the music industry isn't really about music anymore, but in some ways it never really was. I mean, there are many artists that were all about the image back in the day. I obviously wasn't around to go and tell you about those artists, but I'm not going to go down a list of them. But it was still apparent. But I guess the point I'm going for here is that that's what music is about, I guess. That's just part of it. And even though you might get artists who are all about the image, don't really put much effort into their music, don't do this, don't do that, it's just part of them. It's part of it and part of music, and you've got to deal with it. Because to be honest, if I had my way, music would be one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's absolutely incredible how, you know, it can unite so many groups of people together to like one specific artist or one specific thing. And that for me is just cool as hell. So that's it, guys. If you did enjoy the video, you can go ahead and click like somewhere. You can go subscribe, comment, whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. Do what you want. No issue there. Somebody just drove past, laughed at me. That's a bit weird. Oh well. What are you going to do? See you guys. Bye.